Hello guys, now I want to see what sweat looks like under a microscope. And now I took a little sample from my forehead. And this is my first content in English guys, but I arrange it with text to speech so that the narration is clear, not messy like my own voice. Hopefully this amateur video useful for you guys.
Hello friends, this is Mr. Bendel's first content using English. In this video, Mr. Bendel tries to observe sweat from his forehead with a microscope. He is curious about the appearance of the bacteria in it. As usual, Mr. Bendel begins this observation with a magnification of 40 times. This sweat sample is mixed with facial oil and a little dead skin cells. So, maybe this observation will be more complex to discuss. Okay, now let's review a little about sweat. So, what is sweat? Sweat is a fluid produced by sweat glands in the skin of the human body. Sweat has several functions for our body. The first is, sweat functions to regulate body temperature. An example in this case is, sweat helps lower body temperature when we are hot or exercising. Next, sweat functions to remove excess substances. Sweat can remove excess substances such as salt and urea from the body and several other substances. Sweat consists of water and several other substances, such as salt, urea, and lactic acid. When sweat evaporates, body temperature can decrease, so we feel cooler. Try to pay attention to this observation video recording. It is possible that this is dead skin cells or oil from the face that was carried along when Mr. Bendel took the sample. You need to know, sweat does not directly cause oily face. However, sweat can mix with natural oils on the skin of the face, such as sebum, and other dirt, so that it can cause the face to look oily or acne. In addition, when sweat dries on the skin of the face, it can leave residues of salt and other minerals that can affect the balance of the skin and cause other skin problems. Thus, sweat can create a conducive environment for bacteria to thrive. Sweat that accumulates on the skin can be a source of nutrition for bacteria, especially if the skin is not cleaned regularly. Bacteria can thrive on moist and warm skin, increasing the risk of skin infections or other skin problems, such as acne or body odor.
And now I will continue this observation to 1000 time magnification. But before that, immersion oil must be added to the objective lens first. And okay guys, let's see what it looks like.
And this is what the sweat sample that Mr. Bendel took earlier looks like when viewed at 1000x magnification. Mr. Bendel could not identify each bacteria or microscopic material in this sweat. According to several studies, in one drop of sweat can be found around 1 to 10 million bacteria of various types. However, the exact number and type of bacteria can vary depending on factors such as skin cleanliness, environment, and physical activity. Bacteria that live on the skin can come from various sources, including the surrounding environment and the skin's own microflora. Several types of bacteria that can live in sweat. The first is Staphylococcus epidermidis bacteria. These bacteria generally live on human skin and can be found in sweat. Next, there are Staphylococcus aureus bacteria. These bacteria can also live on the skin and in sweat, and can cause skin infections. There are also Corynebacterium bacteria. These bacteria can live on the skin and in sweat, and can cause body odor. And the last is Micrococcus bacteria. These bacteria can also live on the skin and in sweat. Maybe you think that body odor comes from sweat or dust and dirt that sticks when sweating. Is that true? You need to know, sweat itself does not have a strong odor. Body odor is actually caused by bacteria that live on the skin and break down sweat into acidic substances that have an unpleasant odor. When sweat mixes with bacteria on the skin, the bacteria break down the proteins and acids in sweat into compounds that have an unpleasant odor. Therefore, body odor is more related to the presence of bacteria on the skin and skin cleanliness, rather than sweat itself. In addition, the food factors we consume also play a role in the resulting body odor. Then can sweat also cause acne? Sweat itself does not directly cause acne. However, sweat can be a contributing factor to acne if not cleaned regularly. Sweat can mix with natural oils on the skin, dirt, and bacteria, so it can clog the pores of the skin and cause acne. In addition, high humidity on the skin due to sweat can create an environment conducive to acne-causing bacteria to thrive. The bacteria that cause acne are Propionibacterium acnes bacteria. These bacteria can grow in pores that are clogged by dirt or dust that sticks to the skin, especially facial skin, and cause inflammation. So, while sweat doesn't directly cause acne, good skin hygiene and sweat management can help prevent acne. Okay guys, that's enough for this observation video. Hopefully it's useful for you. Thank you for watching.